Hey guys, just catching up this week. We're back from Florida. Amazing trip with my folks. Birdie and I had a blast down there. Sarasota is awesome. If you ever get a chance to go to Florida, Sarasota, so much fishing opportunities there. Everywhere we looked, people were fishing. It was pretty wild to see. We did a mangrove trip kind of in the intercoastal, and it was awesome. So many different fish, and Pop's got a giant snook, which is really cool to see. And hopefully we get down there again next year. Just catching up on what we got going on over the next couple weeks. Pretty busy actually. Surprisingly, February is probably one of the busiest months, which is odd. But we've got this weekend. Actually, I spent probably an hour last night rigging lines. Yeah, that sucks. But I'm taking the whole ball team, Birdie's ball team. We're going fishing, ice fishing tomorrow. And I had to rig up lines for everybody. A lot of them probably never ice fished before, so it should be fun. It's supposed to be warm, so it should be all right. Weekend after that, we have our charity ice derby that we have on Lower Rideau. It's an hourly kind of thing, like Megabucks. So we've got prize packs put together. If you want any details on that, just fire me an email. I can tell you where, when, how, and how much. And the cause this year is a really cool cause. I'm not going to really announce it yet. Unfortunate situation for somebody local to us that we're going to give him a pile of money at the end of this thing. So, Sink, where are you going? Where are you going, bud? See you later. So, anyways, that's coming up. Always fun. Kids under 12 free with a paid adult. So bring the kids out. It's a family free fishing weekend. So there's no licenses required. If you've never ice fished before and you want to try it out, by all means, send me a note and we'll make it happen for you that day. I'll have lots of lines and stuff to get going. So, if you guys saw what I just saw, I couldn't put this on the internet. Birdie, you're something else. Wow. We're going to see 50 Shades tonight. Maybe this has something to do with it. I don't know. Crazy. So after that, the week after the Derby, I'm at Muskies Canada meeting, giving a seminar on avionics, how I use it, when I use it, and just how I would use it in a situation where I was going out in an area I'd never fished before. So I use it heavily, and we're going to talk about that at Muskies Canada meeting. Great group of guys at the Muskies Canada meeting. The last time I was there, it was really cool. There were a great bunch of guys. There's probably 70, 80 guys there that night, and I hope to see that again this time around. Real open discussion in that group. Years ago, when I was a member of Muskies Canada, it wasn't so open, and it wasn't the old guard wasn't helping the new guys, and that process is completely out the window now. It seems to have really changed. So good on them. After that, we had the boat show, the Ottawa Boat Show. I'm not sure how much I'm going to be at the show this year, just so busy with everything else, but I'll be there probably at least 2 of the days, maybe 3 of the days, helping out, of course, in the Park Cove Marine booth. Yeah, the show's changed a bit this year. Now it's a boat show, so I don't want to hear anybody complain about, oh, there's no fishing stuff here. They're not pretending that there's going to be fishing stuff at this show. It's the Ottawa Boat Show. So don't be complaining that there's no fishing stuff at the Ottawa Boat Show, because it's no longer a sportsman show or a fishing show. It's the boat show. So there will be tons of boats. I know Pirate Cove Marine has got all the new lines will be in stock and at the show for you to check out. Some really cool new models to check out. But another thing I want to touch on, I've never really talked about this, fishhawk.net. So Buddy and I, we bought fishhawk.net I'd say almost 2 years ago now. And if you don't know what Fishhawk is, it's Eastern Ontario's probably only fishing message board that's left. Fishing message boards were kind of the cool thing before Facebook and all this other social media type stuff. But we were kind of blown away when we took it over, the amount of traffic it was getting. And we ran over the stats for 2016. And Fishhawk being a fishing only site, this is all, we don't talk about how to fix your furnace or all this other stuff you might find on other message boards. It's fishing only, and in 2016 we had 1.4 million page views on Fishhawk, which is pretty crazy numbers, I would think, for a fishing message board. Now, we're seeing new people sign up every day, which is fantastic. New people that are finding the site. How they're just finding the site now, I don't understand, but maybe they're just new to fishing. It's giving them an avenue to ask questions, and the guys that are on there are always real helpful. I'm not as on there as I used to be, and I'm guilty of that. I'm going to try to change that. It's just there's only so many hours in a day, but I'm going to try to change that in going forward. But the guys take care of all the new guys there. You have a question about, you know, anything from gear to locations to ice conditions to everything. It's a real community, and we're glad that we kept it alive, because it was just going to die, but it's going to stay. It's not going anywhere. And with those kind of numbers, those are actual real numbers. That's impact on the community, and we're seeing it's still a real viable option for people. Yeah, social media is a big thing, but you know, there's so much talk about, you know, the old pro staff guys and whatever. That is a real viable option for guys that are ignoring it. You know, sure, you can share your photos on Facebook and Instagram and all that, but who are you really reaching? You're reaching your friends, maybe people that are already in the industry, but you're not really reaching new anglers. You're not really reaching the general public. You're reaching your friends. Whereas a fishing message board, the amount of people that view that every day, as the numbers illustrate, is a lot of people. So think about that, guys, because it's a lot of exposure that is getting ignored in a lot of cases. So that's all I got this week. Did I fish this week? Yeah, I did fish. I fished for a morning on Wednesday morning with a buddy out at his ice shack. We caught a bunch of big perch. I got a bunch more footage on the Vexlar camera that I'll get to editing maybe, I don't know, schedule-wise it's crazy right now, but in the next few days I'll probably go through it. Some pretty cool footage. The water was clear. We were in 16 feet of water, and we thumped the perch pretty good for a few hours, and then it was weird. Smallmouth moved in, and we caught 2 or 3 smallmouth, and then the perch just scattered and gone. But and they never came back. We sat there for 2 hours, and they never came back, which was odd to me, but that's what happened. What else we got going on? That's pretty much it this week. I'm probably going to fish Wednesday, Thursday next week, I'm hoping, but maybe some footage tomorrow out on the ice with the girls. So till then, play safe on the ice and catch some fish.